Hello and welcome back to Unique Flow channel. I have not posted a video for over 2 months now. I apologize, I've been under the weather and I needed a break from everything. I've been to Nigeria and came back, so now I'm ready I feel refreshed and I'm ready to start recording again. So apologies. Thank you to everyone who has been inboxing me, calling me to find out how I was because they haven't seen any video. So today we're making this okra soup. This is how I make my okra soup. I don't like tomato in my okra soup and I like my okra soup thick. This is how my mom taught me to make okra soup. So I want to share my recipe with you. So let's go cooking. Hello, and today we're making okra soup, and this is how I am taught by my mom to make okra soup. I don't use tomato in my okra soup. This is how I make it, and I'm going to share the recipe with you. So to make the okra soup, I'm using whole layer chicken, which I'm already boiling, which I'll show you later. And in here I've got some locust beans, I've got dried smoked fish, I've got pepper, I've got some bouillon cubes, I've got ugu, which is like a melon leaf we use at home. So I just came back from Nigeria and I brought quite the vegetables back with me, fresh. And I would like to add some fresh fish, and I also will be adding some palm oil. So okra, I like to have textures in my okra soup. So I tend to blend my okra or chop them in 3 ways. I hand chop these ones because I like texture in the soup. I use food processor for this, and the last one I blend some of the okra with the pepper and the locust beans, and I'll show you when I've blended it and add it to the soup. So let's go cooking. And also I've got crayfish here, which is it has been dried and blended, so makes it easier. That's the ingredients. So in here the chicken is ready, and I've added some fried them. I put some smoked goat meat as well into it. So, and I like my okra to be thick. I don't want it to be watery at all. So I tend to be careful of the amount of fluids I put in. So now the meat is ready. I'm going to start adding the ingredients. I'm going to add some palm oil, about 4 tablespoons of palm oil. Cool. We're adding some crayfish. This is the texture of the okra I blended. So in here I've got locust beans, pepper, and some okra. So I blended it, and I'm going to add that at the beginning. So from here I'll add some water. So now I'm going to give it a very good stir and we'll come back. It's beginning to boil, so at this point I'm going to add the catfish. And then I'm going to now leave it to come to boil. I've also added the bouillon cubes and salt into the when I boil the chickens. So I have to watch for the and taste for salt before adding any more salt or bouillon cube. I don't want the soup to be too salty. Boiling now, so I'm going to add so what I do, in order to keep the fish intact, I tend to scoop it out before I start adding okra and stirring, so it stays intact. So now I'm going to add a lot of dry fish which I have washed and deboned. I know it's a lot of meat in the soup, but it's our batch cooking for the month. And I'm going to leave it to boil, and then we'll come back and start adding the okra. Right, I'm going to start adding the okra now and slowly stirring it in. So we'll add until I get the consistency I want. And also add this textured one. Give it a good stir and we'll come back. So this is the texture I like, so I'm going to now add the 𝐜𝐥𝐢 vegetable. I always like lots of veg in my food. If you've been watching my video, you know that's something I like to do. So now I like to add the 𝐜𝐥𝐢 last, but I don't like it to overcook, so still have some nutrients in the food. So now we're going to stir it in and come back. So I'm going to add the fish back in, and then allow the vegetable to cook now. See you in 5 minutes. So the soup is now ready. This is the texture I like. I like my okra thick, with lots of okra and lots of vegetables. And I like fish, I like dry fish, the catfish, and the chicken as well as the goat meat. So I'm going to sit down now and enjoy this pounded yam. Thank you for watching watching my video up to this point, and don't forget to